She from the man. She ain't from the DMV. She from Maryland, yo.
You know, shawty from down here in the A.
Somehow they met each other somewhere, fell in love. You got pandemics and
Couple COVID tests.
marital bliss and
Here they are. Date night with Walt and Rae.
date night. I'm Walt.
I'm Rae.
What's up, baby? How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired? It's Friday. It's date night, and I am enjoying every last bit of it. I am definitely enjoying it. Happy to see you, honey. I was told that I needed to loosen up and take my tie off, if you will, my radio tie. So I'm sitting back with a glass of Chardonnay.
The cheap stuff.
Say what you want. Say what you want. Don't care. Not listening.
The cooking wine.
There you go.
Leftover cooking wine.
Yep, we'll get some more. Date night with Walt and Rae. It is Friday. What is it?
The 11th.
The 11th. That's right. I always have to say, what day is it? Okay, yeah, it's the 11th. Happy Friday, everybody. Make sure that y'all follow us on all our social media sites. Baby, hit them with it.
Date night _WR on Twitter. Date night _Walt and Rae on Instagram. You can also check out datenightwithwaltandray.com.
Yes, we do have a brand new website, one that I am very, very impressed with. Rae be working her ass off. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that right now. That's one thing I know about my wife. She gonna give you 100%. 100%. Funny story. When me and her first started dating, she had went out of her way to make a logo for me on one of my earlier podcasts. And man, she went all out. And I had a crazy notion to be like, well, I wanna see what else someone else has to offer me. Mm-hmm. Literally, she came from her class and was walking towards the front desk. Because I was security guard at her school. When I tell you she was walking with like a head full of steam, like feet just a tapping. I'm like, hey, what's up? And she was like, first of all, I was like, oh,
he wasn't even
excuse me.
thinking about a child. And then I had a nerve after not thinking about it. Oh, I need to look at my options. You had to go look at your options, all right.
No, ironically, somebody had come to me. It was one of the students that came.
When you didn't
seriously,
have the idea.
One of the students came up to me at the front desk, and there was one of the students that was in the animations department, but he had always would come and talk to me and stuff. And so he was like, yeah, I see you with the computer. He asked me what I was doing. So I told him, I was like, yeah, this is my sports stuff. He was like, hey man, I'd like to make a logo for you. So that was, and I don't think you even know this. You don't even know this. You don't even know.
Yes, I did, because you told me, because you said somebody.
You were too mad to hear me.
No. You said somebody wants to make a logo. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you weren't even thinking about one. What's a logo?
She said, what bitch trying to make a logo for you?
Whatever.
Yes, that's exactly.
Don't flatter yourself.
That is exactly what
that
you
is
said.
exactly what it's not. I'm not like the other little girls that was at the school trying to get your attention.
But you sure would have bit one of them heads off if they were trying to make a logo for me.
That is not.
That little subtle breath.
It is an artistry. When someone already offers you and you're like, oh, okay, it's just like, that's not nice. That's like not good art courtesy.
Of course. Well, coming up Monday, of course, is going to be Valentine's Day. So I'm sure everybody is happy. I always say Valentine's Day is somewhat of a one-way street while dating. But when you're married, I guess you and your significant other can find fun ways to, get there. So
everybody going outside.
Yeah, we are. After 2 years of COVID,
everybody's going outside. Well, don't be, put a jacket on. Everybody be naked.
Yeah, everybody. California is having a statewide mask mandate on February 15th. Oh, it's being lifted on the 15th?
They've always had it, I thought.
Look at me. Look at me. I guess I'm the one spreading the vid around everybody. But no, like, so what would you consider a go-to move? And this to anybody who's listening, what is a go-to move? What is your go-to for Valentine's Day? What is your I'm definitely getting the draws for Valentine's Day? What is your move, Rae? What is your I know why can't resist me when I do this?
It's really easy. I mean, it's not really hard. All I have to do is buy something really nice.
I'm an easy target.
Of the night. It really is.
I'm just an easy
I can blow
hit.
your way.
You can just blow me a kiss.
and you be all right.
You should
I don't
be
have
happy.
to do too much.
You should be happy that a man has that your husband has a very healthy sex drive. You ain't got to ask twice.
Or do much.
You ain't got to ask me
I
twice.
can be in
to say,
a regular holy t-shirt, and it's all right.
but right, what's the deal with? So what's the deal with that? Why is it that like women in general, like I'm with you, and you don't care for it, but I've heard other women say, like I ain't got my good stuff on. Oh my gosh, why he all up on me? Like, what is it? You clean, you smell good. Obviously, we like your fresh face out the shower. Why can't we enjoy you?
That's not obvious.
What you?
Not for everybody. Not for everybody. But you
Okay.
do want to look your best. When you look your best, you can perform your best.
So it's about performance.
Well, you want to feel your best so you can perform your best.
But if it feels good, what's the point about performance?
No, you want to feel sexy.
What does the outside have to do with the inside?
It is about what is wrong with a woman wanting to look and feel good.
Nothing wrong with that, but what's wrong with the
spontaneous?
spontaneous?
But that helps with the. It's always
what's wrong with the
spontaneous.
spontaneous?
It's spontaneous when y'all whip it out and y'all ready to go to bed. When y'all ready to go, y'all wait to the end of the night.
How
It's
did
time
that
to go
get
to
in there?
bed. Exactly. That's exactly what happens. So
Ding
don't even
dong,
do that.
hello. How did that get in there? I'm just saying. Oh,
We'll apologize for some of the listeners.
we don't have to apologize. We are married.
I know my dad is definitely listening,
And I'm sure my mom is listening somewhere, so we can share that embarrassment equally.
That's not embarrassing. I'm just saying.
You got to go face your daddy
I
with.
apologize.
Do you kiss your dad with that mouth? No, just kidding.
See?
I'm just kidding. It's all fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fun. It's fun. Listen, it's all good. We all know what Valentine's Day is about. It's supposedly the International Day of Love. I've heard some dark stories about it. We'll talk about that later. We ain't got to worry about all that right now. And two, we got to tell you guys about the date that we went on earlier this week, which freaking enjoyed. I loved it. And, I think this would be great to tell everybody about, right, Ray?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm a 7th Streeter fan. I always said
Major.
that if I was to, go those routes that I would like to go, that would be someone.
Go
that I
those
would-
routes that you would like to go. What? Wait a
Not
minute. Are you a wide receiver?
No.
What are you talking about? What routes are you running?
I just love
Cooper
7th
Cup?
Streeter. She's talented,
Okay.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
she's really showing her sensual side, if anyone actually listens to her music. The
She's very
evolution
sexy.
of it.
She's very sexy. I can say that.
Now, she's talked about it. About how this album and everything's a little different, more sensual. She's growing, really into herself.
I'm with it. I can't wait
And
to tell y'all about it.
And it showed at the concert. It was nice.
I can't wait to tell y'all about it because I'm telling you, it was hot. It was steamy. We'll limit some of the details for some of our listeners, but we'll definitely tell y'all about our night with 7th Streeter. But I mean, getting back into the topic right now, Valentine's Day, is it really worth it? Like, is it really, like, we married?
Not waiting for 2.5 hours to get some food. And then back in the day,
Right.
people be like, Red Lobster. Come on. I'm not sitting for
What is it?
2.5 hours for lobster.
but
Red Lobster. It's not even real lobster. I think it's Lucastine or something like that.
It's not even real
What's that
Red
thing?
Lobster.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff sold in seafood places are like,
Exactly.
Yeah, they cut
Lucastine
corners.
Or something like that. Or have
Something like that.
textures. Sometimes people will take monkfish
Monkfish,
and
yeah.
use it as lobster.
but I mean, that's
I'm not
what
paying all
Valentine's
that.
Day is, though. Like, just waiting in those long ass.
No, it's not. For
Waiting
men, it's about
rooms.
getting the draws.
And for women, it's about getting
Receiving the
showered
gift.
with gifts. Yes, that is all it is about. But it has become about sitting in
it is
Papados for 2-3 hours and
No,
stuff.
it is for the candy stores and all the grocery stores to make their
Jewelry as well.
Exactly.
Jewelry as well. Jewelry
Look,
makes a
these
killing
things- look.
every year on Valentine's Day.
You just talking over me on the podcast?
Oh, I ain't talking over you. I was just saying.
Speaking of that, we'll have to talk about Married at First Sight. You cut me off.
That's her favorite show. That's Ray's favorite show, y'all.
It is. I love that show.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, to the fact is, if it is or ain't worth it, I mean, when you're in a committed relationship, you want your significant other to be happy on that day. So, fellas, it is worth it to just get Get her something. It ain't got like, okay, Ray, perfect story. My coworker, she was an older lady, and her husband married years, okay? Years. And I asked her on Valentine's Day, I was like, hey, Miss D, you and your husband doing anything for Valentine's? She said, boy, we've been married 20 years. What the hell is a Valentine's Day? I was like, oh, excuse me. And she just kind of came like, I see him every day. I'm his Valentine daily. And I was like, oh, okay, so y'all don't do nothing special. And so she kind of she played it down. But then when she came back the next day, she had a gift. She said that her husband went and got her he got her something.
Nice. That's nice.
It wasn't that they do a whole, it's the extravagant stuff that's lame to me.
The proposals are coming up too.
Yeah. What would be your over-under for like Valentine's Day?
For price?
Proposals. Like over 7, over 8.
Like
Like
a trillion people in the world tomorrow proposing.
Yeah.
Ladies, hey, some women.
On Monday, you mean. But yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot.
It's okay. I don't think it'll be much of a surprise, so I wouldn't use the day. But that's just my opinion.
Oh, you think it's not it's like kind of expected when people propose on Valentine's Day?
Possibly, like all the girlfriends out there. I mean, well, we were dating for 6 years. I guess 5 before we got engaged.
You were on edge on Valentine's Day?
Like I wouldn't be surprised. I tell you that if you would have asked me on Valentine's Day.
Is that something that women got kind of perk up? Like it's like, all right, it's January. It's January 30th. I got 14 days.
You know that it's so,
January 31st is 15 days until.
They know that it's a possibility.
Okay.
Or it may be.
Or they're hoping.
Possibility.
Damn. Now I'm learning that Valentine's Day was a lot of pressure. I didn't put the pressure on myself. But
no, you didn't.
I did not put my pressure on myself.
You probably should have, but you.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that Valentine's Day was terrible with me?
It wasn't, but after the first year,
but
you kind of
it wasn't. But it wasn't.
You kind of lagged off.
But
when you got me, it's like, oh, okay. Like, well, the first time was really nice.
Let's talk about that. Our first Valentine's Day.
First Valentine's Day. Still have the image. We both kind of planned it, so
we did.
You surprised me and took me somewhere after our first date 6 months back, asking me, is it a date?
Anyway.
I paid for my own bill. We'll talk about that story later.
We'll definitely talk about that story later on down the line.
But you did take me to Studio Movie
nothing
Grill,
to do with that.
which is nice.
It had nothing to do with
It has
that.
everything to do with
No,
it because I was not thinking we were going to
did
do all
not
this stuff on Valentine's Day.
I wanted, but okay.
I didn't.
I look at it like this. So
I
it was a
that.
pleasant surprise.
Yes, it was.
She didn't mention that literally a month prior to, I had her at a high rise on New Year's with fireworks flashing off in front of everybody.
He was working the event.
Pause.
He was working the event.
Oh, I could have went by myself. I could have just went. But I said, I think this special lady deserves a New Year's, and this would be a nice place. And it was nice. It was really nice. She rolling her eyes. Y'all got to see it.
Y'all.
She is rolling her eyes.
He had an opportunity to flex only because he had to work that night. The event. And
Let's get back to the Valentine's Day.
I did spend most of my time alone at the high rise until he got.
Let's get back to Valentine's Day 2004,
You're
2015.
the one that interrupted me. See, you cut me off.
Well, let's get back to it.
Married at first sight. But we went to Studio Movie Grill, went to see a movie. Like, we had a whole weekend.
What
that
movie?
Was on Friday. 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, sir. It was actually a pretty good. We didn't see any other movie after that of 50 Shades. We got to catch up on 50 Shades just to see.
We didn't see the second one, but we definitely watched the whole movie. It was really good.
The first one, yes, we did.
Yep.
For sure.
And then, then I had got us some tickets to go on that big gigantic Ferris wheel in Atlanta, which
that was
is
the next
by
day.
fact, yes, on Saturday. It was a ripoff, y'all. You don't even really spin. You just up there waiting on people to get in.
Yeah, and then they roll you around like twice.
They just roll you around twice. And then
they start unloading people. All right, get your ass out.
Fun fact, Benzina from Love and Hip Hop, I wanted to go at the time because I had saw that he had asked, what's her
Carly
name
Red.
at the time? No.
He went with Carly?
Not at the time. But what's her name? Oh.
Louis Prada Gucci.
No.
Pop them tags.
God, what's her name? I can't remember her name.
I don't know who he was with other than her.
No.
Oh, wow.
You ain't watched Love and Hip Hop.
Obviously, so I'm glad.
I saw that. I was like, oh, that looked cool. And everybody was telling me, oh, this will be fun in Atlanta. And I had a little Groupon.
We waited in line in the freezing
the
cold.
Yeah, we did. It was fun.
Ooh, it was fun. I had a good time that night, and that was the first time I had been on that.
I mean,
It was
actually
very
have to
win-
look that up and post it to the Twitter. And
yeah, for sure.
not Facebook, but our
Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram, and just kind of show what our first picture was.
It was cold and it was windy when we got in there. Like, we got in there and got up to the top. It was like the thing started to rock. I'm like, okay.
I thought I was gonna die Valentine's.
Bruh, I was like, this is not the way I want to go out. But it was fun, though. I enjoyed every last bit of it. And then the next day after Valentine's Day, because here's the thing. Me and Ray spent the whole weekend together. We spent all of Valentine's Day together. So there was no time for me to have a side piece. But for those of you who do have side pieces, January 15th is going to be on a Tuesday. I'm sorry, February 15th. February 15th is on a Tuesday this year.
So make sure all y'all are getting off. You men are getting off work early so that you can tend to your side pieces and you can be home in a reasonable
Why
time.
don't they do? Well, hold on. Some of them do it on. So I thought it was the day before too.
Nope.
It
I
could be
only
the
know
day before.
after. No,
because it falls on the weekend. It's the
Nope.
perfect cover. Watch this. Let me share some game
See,
to
we're
these.
married. We don't need to be giving game out to people. We need to
Why
be moving
not?
along.
Let me give some game to the fellas.
You don't even know the game. How you know the game when you said
I'm looking
you
at a
were-
calendar. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm looking at a calendar right here, and I see February 14th, right, which is Monday. It's a couple days from now. Okay, won't they take some? If you got a side piece, take out on Sunday on the 13th.
First of all, they're saying side piece days on the 16th of February.
The 16th.
Yeah. And on
Damn.
WikiHow, you can go on if you want to know how to be a side chick.
Wait,
Yeah, it's on Wiki.
Oh, how do you be a side chick? Please tell me.
I don't know. You want me to open those up and read it? I don't think that's
Just
a good
description.
idea.
Just a description.
All right. Part 1, learning what to expect. Keep the situation to yourself. It's important to keep the relationship as much of a secret as possible.
Toxic.
Ideally, only you and your partner should know about the relationship.
Toxic.
Closest friends may find out about it.
Toxic.
2, expect plans to change. Understand that your partner has a significant other that they have to put first. It is likely your partner will go to great lengths to keep their partner from finding out about you. So expect plans to change at the spur of the moment.
Oh my goodness.
All right. 3, don't ask about where the relationship is going. Your partner has not left their significant other for a reason. There could be so many reasons for this. For example, your
Yo,
partner
ass.
may have built a life with their partner and would be difficult. It could be difficult to get out
It
of.
said your partner built a life with their partner, and it can be difficult to get out of.
Tell you.
Damn.
4, focus on your time with your partner. Don't be worrying about what they got going on with their significant other. Worry
my
about
goodness.
the time that you are with them. 5, avoid falling in love. Don't fall for them. There's a reason why, in the first place, that you are the side chick and they have a main. Part 2 of 3, give your partner space. 2, keep things interesting and spicy so they can come back. 3, don't ask no questions. Okay, don't ask any questions,
Not
especially
ask
the ones that you don't want to, know the answers to. 4, don't expect to spend holidays with your partner. Not happening. You're a side piece. You will only get the side of your partner that they want you to see.
You got either February 13th, 15th, or 16th.
Part 3, considering the implications. Be safe when it comes to sexual matters. You don't want no babies. You don't want no babies. 2, anticipate getting caught. You know that at some point that girl gonna probably call you. Okay.
Make up an excuse or a backup plan or something. I don't know.
3, of course you don't know. You shouldn't.
I don't. But
3, realize you may be hurting. 4, consider the future. 5, get out if you're not happy. You should never be happy being a side piece. Though.
yeah, no one should. That's a good resolution. No one should ever be happy about being a side piece. You never want to
That
be.
was on WikiHow. If you would like to know how to become a side piece, you can go on WikiHow, and it's right there. I summarized, but there's 3 parts,
It's a long.
3 little bullets per. I gave you the summary just now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't be a side piece. Don't be a side piece. Coming up later on in Date Night with Walt and Rae, Date is going to explain to us what she did with some meat and some tortillos and some sauce.
You didn't told everything.
I just said meat, tortillos, and sauce.
That just basically tells you what the dish is already.
I mean, either way, I just think it's gonna be pretty good. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the rest of Date Night with Walt and Rae.
Hey, y'all.
Supper's ready. Come on, y'all.
Up next is
Been slaving over this for hours.
Booty Forum.
Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, that yummy.
Booty Forum. First rendition of it. I was told that I had to do it though.
Yeah, you had to. I mean, this was It was. Listen, you came up with this. How long ago? How long did you come up with this?
Well, you came up with the name, but yeah, remember you said you should call it Foodie Forum. You don't even remember that?
Okay, so go back to the original. Like, go back. This is your chance to really tell the whole story behind. Like, you can tell the origin story, all that. Like, tell it.
Foodie Forum. Foodie Forum started in 2018 officially.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
But I mean, way back then, Wild over here came up with the name, but he comes with the name for everything, including hence date night Walt and Rae. But I just like food. I've always liked food. My dad's a big eater. When he used to come to family functions, they knew they needed more than 1 or 2 plates just for him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
he could
for
he could put it away.
He could put it away and put it down on the grill, y'all.
He handled one of my mom's chocolate cakes himself, his damn self. Goodness.
He's healthy, rides the bike. It's great.
Good.
But we like food. And so, I mean, I just like going to restaurants and I get into a tizzy. I get into a fit if I just don't eat something new. Like, it has to be something new, has to be something delicious.
She gets bored with food.
I do, easily. Like, y'all know when y'all play The Sims and y'all choose for them to be a foodie, they get a bad attitude when they're not eating, especially when it's bad. Even the stuff you got to deal with. It's not, I can't. The first thing I'm thinking about is what I'm about to eat. Got to.
Right. So even when you came up with Foodie Forum, like you came up with you had some good stuff, especially in the beginning. My favorite recipe of all time, of course, is, and you already know what it is. Go ahead, say it for me.
Them fritters.
Yes. Those spinach fritters. Y'all, those vegan spinach fritters is, I need to find a way to make an aioli sauce, a vegan aioli sauce to go, like, kind of go with it. That's the only thing missing, because them things just,
for sure.
Fresh out the oil, that Jonas. What?
I went to a little Indian spot with my brother in Baltimore. Yeah. And I went there and I was like, oh my God. And then they were green. I was like, I'm not eating that shit. So after I said that, he was like, look, just eat them. I'm telling you, they good. And it was a little spot.
So Rod's the inspiration behind
Rod's the inspiration. Okay. Like, literally, I would go in and I would knit, because you paid what, like about $10 for this little buffet, and they were only open for a few hours.
Right.
And they had these fritters, and he was like, you can make these, and I looked them up and was like, yo, and they were the first dish I put on Foodie Forum. Like,
that was.
Made
shouts out to that first dish that you made. Like, that's. Pat yourself on the back.
I mean, that's when I was trying to lose weight, and I have fell behind. Like, when I tell you I was eating the vegan fritters, I was eating vegan brownies.
Yeah, she did come up with the vegan brownies. What was it, avocado?
Yep, avocado that I use instead of butter. And there's no butter, nothing. There's nothing really in it. There's cocoa
powder.
Yep, I use some cocoa powder, and it's just
like original sweeteners and stuff too, right?
Yeah, and then remember I made my remember I made the carrot cake, cheesecake, pancakes.
Those were good. Ryan lost his mind about those. My line brother Ryan came to the crib one time. Single brother came through and ate those. Ray made a white chili, a white bean chili for this guy.
Chicken. No, it was chicken chili.
Okay, white chicken chili. Yeah. And he went around the whole office. Me and Ryan worked together for like 2 years. He went around the whole office. Now I'm finding out my wife got the best chili. And now my supervisor like, hey, we're going to have a chili cook-off at the next Christmas party. But make sure your wife makes some chili. Like, what?
And that was the thing. Like, I always wanted to be at least the wife something. Back then I was the girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I was a very, a great girlfriend who could cook at the time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
you were able to cook for sure.
No, not like your mom though. Like, I feel like,
oh my gosh, you keep comparing yourself, bro. Like,
yo, I don't compare myself because I'll never be able to compare that food.
I did make a crunchy pound.
Weight.
I did make a pound cake.
I joined and I was like, yo.
I did make a pound cake that kind of tasted like hers, but I ain't get the whole thing yet.
Know,
I think I need to invest in us like one of those like Cuisinart joints.
I asked for them for our wedding and nobody picked that.
It's
that
okay.
joint up.
It's okay. We gonna get it.
$400, so I understood. If it was me, I wouldn't have either. But I'm just saying.
We should put up our Amazon wish list on like our link tree so people can just see what we want. Okay, but no, get back in the Foodie Forum. Get back in the Foodie Forum. We're getting out of
podcast, getting out of it. But anyway, check it out. That's the kind of the origin behind it. I love food.
Check the Instagram. Make sure people check out the Instagram.
It is _foodie.
She okay, y'all. Just to give y'all a heads up, we have had a few sips of wine tonight. Okay,
Yo, you're gonna get the organic side of me.
for sure.
I ain't about to be over here acting. But anyway, it's _foodie_forum. That's _FOODIE_FORUM. I just put up my little Berea story, which we will get into.
Ooh, we had some for real. Tell them the story about.
So now that we've gotten the origin out of the way, I'll explain it. You know, the origin sometimes, but for the key listeners out there,
Right.
true fans, that's the origin.
Okay.
Now, on for today, I was like looking on the internet, on Instagram, and I kept hearing about this Berea, including yo ass.
I was saying
Berea.
My coworkers had like
Berea this, Berea
was
that.
like big on Berea too. Like my coworkers was going hard.
So, you know, then I saw the dish on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make my own Berea, not knowing. I've never been to a restaurant that serves Berea. I've never eaten Berea in my life. But last Sunday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I found it, looked up a recipe. I was about to say looked at it. I was about to embarrass myself. I had
You
to
want
catch
another
myself
glass?
there. No, I don't need any more glasses.
You want to have a
For
repeat of
date
Wednesday?
night. See, we'll get into that later on. But anyway, so I look up the recipe and I do what everybody else does. You go to the grocery store, you try to find the ingredients.
Right.
I go try to find the ingredients. Walt and I, we looking for these special little peppers I can't even pronounce. We settle for something else that the recipe says. We get everything we need, get to the house, right? And I'm like, I got the marinade going, and check out at Foodie Forum _FORUM _forum FORUM.
You said forum just now.
See, organic. Y'all about to get the best of me. Anyway.
It's _FOODIE _FORUM.
Look, that's why you listening to us, y'all. Y'all not looking for perfection. Y'all looking for funny. That was funny.
Right.
Organically.
Right.
Anyway, check it out. I actually went through kind of like just a really good summary of it. But like I did the marinade was great. Did the marinade. Come to find out, I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be like 45 minutes like the recipe says. Absolutely not. It's 4 to 6 hours if you want to do it on the stovetop after your meat has set for at least 2 hours. So then I'm like, damn, I ain't got Walt all ready to eat this food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so I go on Amazon and I'm like, Amazon, you know, can you get this to me tonight? Well, they tried their damnedest, but by 8 o'clock, Walt was like, we need to basically go get this pressure cooker.
Right.
So we go all the way to Walmart, get the pressure cooker. I cook this meat for 45 minutes because that's all it takes. Wham. I make the tacos. You know, I do my thing. Again, check out Foodie Forum _FOODIE _forum FORUM.
There you go.
And
I'm right behind you,
just
baby.
kind of
I'm right
just kind
behind
of see the steps. Now I will say,
Right.
I liked it. Finding the ingredients was kind of hard. I would make sure that you do have more than just 30 minutes to be in and out.
The trip
Real.
in the store was I mean,
You want fresh stuff. Like I
we
don't
were
like
fighting
food that
for
don't-
position in that store. I was like, did everybody want to go to the store this day?
Man, yes.
And
Everybody
they had really
knows.
small aisles and shit.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
But anyway, they did good. But for me not having it, like I really don't know. So fast forward to Friday and we are on Hello Fresh and they got their rendition of it.
Yes.
It was really good though.
It was good.
Shout out to HelloFresh. It was really good. But all I have to say is the Berea is the shit. I will, however, say I will not be putting too much of those peppers that I
Yeah, you'll
legitimately
tone it
was.
down on the peppers on the
Yo,
next
it
go
was
round.
so hot.
I think you left the seeds in too.
That's another thing I did wrong. But look, but the seeds, but I like that. I
You-
don't know.
you
I
do?
like a little bit of
No.
something because,
See,
but
that's
I,
what the
you know,
peppers are
and I'm
for.
that's the only thing. So I'm gonna redo it. And then I felt like I soaked my tortillas. I only need to soak them on one side. Y'all, I soaked them on both.
Yeah. you
And I
were
just
good.
kind of like, it was just so spicy.
It was
because
good though.
the
I
stew was
enjoyed it with
good.
everything.
Yeah, but you're not hard to please. But if I get in front of a crowd, I need to make sure I'm on my A game.
I can see that.
You know?
I can see that. I respect it. I mean, I appreciate that.
So that was a longer rendition of Foodie Forum today, y'all. Going for it. I'm going to give y'all the brief, but y'all just had to know where we at with it.
Major shouts out for Foodie Forum.
Make sure you follow @_FOODIE_forum, FORUM.
Foodie Forum. Make sure y'all check that out, man. I enjoyed every last bit of
He
it.
enjoys all the food. You get to be a little taste tester.
Cool. Yeah. Flashbacks to Wednesday night, man. That was crazy. This is your jam, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Date night with Walt and Rae. Rae vibing right now. Hit it, Rae. Here we go. Here we go. Say it with us. This is my favorite part of the song. Ooh.
I ain't come back no more.
Okay. Shouts out to Seven. Shouts out to Seven Streeter. Hey, that was that. I ain't gonna front. Wednesday night had to have been, from beginning to end, I say Wednesday night had to have been one of my favorite Valentine's Day ever. You know. You can't hear me?
It was I can hear in my ear. It's gone now. But I could hear that.
Hear what? I didn't hear a sound.
I
didn't hear a
did.
tone.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, just thank you. Appreciate it. Let me know. But yeah, Wednesday night was, I think from beginning to end was I think immaculate. I enjoyed every last bit of it. I think you had a good time. I assume so.
Yeah, I had a good time.
You know, being able to see your
Yes, I did, because Seven Streeter is the shit. She's so underrated. She's one of the most underrated artists here ever.
Yeah.
To grace the planet. Like, she's writing songs like Fine China.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For Chris Brown.
She wrote for Tamar Braxton, I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, baby. Going too fast.
Going too fast.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I see you.
That's some real artistry right there.
So let's talk about Wednesday night. Wednesday night, you know, Rachel had bought some tickets. Matter of fact, you were way ahead of me as far as Valentine's Day is concerned. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up this Monday. So me and you were like almost a whole 5 days ahead of time, really.
I mean, yeah.
And
but
so,
I just knew that I am a Seven Streeter fan. I follow Seven Streeter. Seven Streeter said she was going to have a concert in Atlanta, and I missed the one back in 2016 at Center Stage. I was going to make it to this one. And so
when
I
did you buy
saw
those tickets?
December 17th.
Jeez.
She said they went on sale at 10 a.m. and I was there at 10 a.m. on the computer, and I had already had them loaded in my phone at 10:04.
What did I say when you told me you bought those tickets? Because I'm sure you remember, but I don't.
You said you wanted to do a little something, like maybe go to dinner. You're gonna make a day out of it. So then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. I put some effort into that too. I was like, man, we gonna have a good time. We're not just gonna go to 7th Streeter and then, you know, we just go back home and that be it. Nah, I wanted to make sure it was dope. So we went to Pork. I set up a nice little dinner for two at Port Calvin's, a spot that I know Ray had told me about. One of her coworkers took his first date. And I know that this was definitely not the place I took Ray on our first date, so I was surprised to hear.
Or if you can remember what the date was.
Oh,
okay.
hush. Oh, hush. Here she go again. But so, you know, I figured we go there. The drinks, first of all, I didn't even have an alcoholic drink. And man, my drink was, I'm talking A1. Ray, your drink, what did you have again? Like a A Moscow Mule or something like that?
Yeah, it was like their rendition of a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, because I had an Arnold Palmer that looked nothing like it.
Yes. Everything's a rendition of something else, but it was so good. It's a fusion. The owner, Calvin, is half Vietnamese and half Chinese, I believe. And if you live in Atlanta, you definitely know Port Calvin's.
Yeah.
Okay? You do, because this place is different. Like, it's not a chain restaurant. Like, you're going to come to Atlanta, you're going to go to Port Calvin's, and you're looking for that lobster fried rice.
Right.
Or, and the service there was so good, too. But I'll be getting more into that also on Foodie Forum. That's Foodie Forum _FOODIE _forum FORUM.
You better have got it right, because I was going to be on your head if you got that wrong. But no, I mean, and then I think too, once I decided to get the dinner, I was like, all right, let me at least get something, just to let her know I'm thinking about her for Valentine's Day. It's the top of the year, and really right now going on, it's a stressful time for you, just in general, just with, work and stuff like that. It's been a pretty tough, 5-6 weeks into the new year. So
shoot, it's been hard for the last 8 months.
so I know it's been. So I figured we would set it up for us, and so I got you a nice little gift that need not be explained. And then I got you a plant.
It was a nice little thing. The only thing I have is no stockings.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's it. That's all we got to tell
and
her.
then
It's just all she didn't have
your
was
girl,
stockings.
you got a little something 2 weeks in a row. Got a little something greened, and then I was like, oh, okay. Got me an orchid.
Yeah, got you an orchid.
A plant mother.
Yeah, she is a
plant mother and dog mother first.
Yeah, so
maybe
she
some little chitterlings in the future.
For sure. And you definitely enjoyed those gifts. And then we culminated with a concert with 7th Streeter.
Yo, 7. Jesus.
Should we?
So talented.
Extremely talented.
Can put on a show, but it was
yes.
If anybody look, I'm feel sorry for y'all if y'all didn't tune in. But the guilty pleasure experience is what it was called. And it was like she's only going to her 5. We're talking only 5 intimate shows. Guilty pleasures, and as her words, a good ass time. That's as with 2 Z's. It was that.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was very intimate. I didn't feel forced, and fans are always going to be fans, but she connects to the crowd.
Yeah, she does. She makes eye contact with everybody, bro.
It makes you feel like,
she looking.
Special.
I felt like she was looking at me a couple times. I was like,
she probably was, and she was looking at me a few times too.
Man, I'm saying,
I love, when I tell you, love her, yo.
I
love her.
She
is the artist who's written all of your favorite artists' songs.
Now, I will say one of my I guess the dislikes that I had about last night was only when the
a couple of nights ago.
My bad. A couple nights ago was when the doggone valet tried to jug me.
Oh yeah,
out of a dub. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
The dude I didn't even know that Port Calvin's had, and this might get him in trouble, I hope not, but he definitely tried it, because I didn't catch it. Dude really tried to get me for $20 on and I guess I was figuring that there was a Cash App or something like that. And instead of him telling me that there was no charge for parking, he just said, oh yeah, just scan it right here. And then I asked the other guys, how much for parking? He said, oh, it's complimentary. I was like, oh, okay. And then he just looked at the other guy and was like, dude, what the hell, man? So that was my only thing I didn't like about it. But outside of that, I enjoyed the entire night. I think that was something that we should definitely do more often. I want to set up some Wednesday night dates where we just kind of we go out on Wednesday and then we just kind of report back to y'all and just tell y'all what happened. We kind of let y'all know, what the deal is.
And we may have a competition if we get enough listeners where you'll be able to go out on a date with us.
A double date.
Yeah.
Ooh, a double date with Walt and Rae.
Double date with Walt and Rae.
Hey, man, come kick it with your favorite couple.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind, Rachel? Please tell me. Yeah, yeah.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
This week is. First, I'll say this: I've actually been following these two individuals probably when they started, or some maybe when everyone else found out about them. But on my mind is this whole Dana Lee and the baby situation.
Oh, gosh. Should we go down the list of the situations that they've had?
Real brief, because I'm pretty sure everybody's tired of hearing about it like I am. Like,
Just kind of give us just a brief update.
One, they get together. In my mind, I'm like, I think you should focus on the music. That's just my opinion. Minding my business. You know what I'm saying? The baby, we know what kind of guy he is. He likes to have fun.
Yep.
I think he's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get exactly what you see.
Yeah, for
And
sure. What was it, last year?
I ain't even getting to that.
What was it like last year? You kicked her out?
This just me clearing the air because she not about to tell this.
From Orlando.
I can show you. I can show you. You begging me to stay here, Shawty. This not.
Talking about you miss me, come back.
Okay, so
know,
that's just a preference. It's just a tad bit.
I like them individually, but together, I just don't know.
It's a train wreck, right?
But all the time, like usually you hear a train wreck, it doesn't really happen that often. You're like, damn, two train wrecks happen. But two trains got into a wreck. But when you really get down to it, you're like, dang, this is something on a whole nother level. But recently in the news we hear about Dana Lee's brother who literally was like on site when all of these situations were happening back when that nice little sound that
nice little
Walt played,
situation.
situation that happened between the two. And we all know those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words.
But recently, we get to the bowling alley in LA
And here it goes.
and they fighting.
And the baby literally has a blunt in his mouth.
Yep.
And shabaya.
I mean, it knocks him right out. And then the rest of his boys are beating him alive. Slips. They're cursing each other out. I'm pretty sure there's kids there, fans there.
It was a solid 7 guys on one. But okay.
But
Okay.
I finished this part. Dan Lee's brother, apparently he came there and he did speak on his social media and say, man, I was just trying to talk to you like a man. I'm just trying to talk to you like a man. But this is the same man that you told on site.
Yeah.
So while I feel like you basically threatened a man and then you gonna show up somewhere where you probably shouldn't have been. I mean, well, let me correct myself. You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
He shouldn't have.
You know what I'm saying?
If you say on site, don't go there by yourself.
Please don't.
Because I think I saw a tweet somewhere where he said, at least if I had
I was just
one
gonna
or
get to
two
that.
friends.
Thank you. That's true.
What?
With him. Yes, like what you were saying.
Yeah, if
Said
he had
that.
like 1 or 2 friends with him, it's like, so you definitely wanted to smoke with the baby.
But
You
on
wanted
the
to
other
smoke.
hand, with the baby, why you gotta knock him out? Like, why you gotta do all of that? We don't
No, but
have
he
to
kept getting
choose
up.
violence.
He kept getting up.
He did, and even after
It beat him out of his shirt.
he still wanted to, get after the baby. But I don't know what was said. I'm always I play lawyer all the time with some of this stuff. Like, if
Right.
this on both sides, it's like what? But just for me, bro. I saw something in the comments on social media. I get, okay, he's taking up for his sister.
Right.
But why can't you let the man know that you're coming to the bowling alley?
No,
Why can't you let him know if that was the case, if that's how you wanted it to be done? Like,
He shouldn't be
you
trying to
said on
stand up
site.
for his sister.
I agree.
Because, okay, she didn't ask for your permission to sleep with this dude. She didn't ask for your permission to have this dude's baby. So she don't okay, she went through what she went through on social media and out in the public. That is her decision. That is her life to live.
focusing on the music.
And
Should be
look,
focusing
just look,
on the music.
Watch. Later this year, and you can call it right now. Later this year, her and the baby are going to be seen kissed up, hugged up with the baby or something like that on his birthday.
I don't know.
And then watch.
I don't know.
Next thing
I
you
don't
know.
why. It may be for real.
But
yo.
screw
Damn.
that, because don't be trying to run to her defense and she going to end up going back to him anyway. And now you look like the asshole getting your butt kicked on the bowling alley.
And I have my feelings about Dana Lee anyway, with this yellow bonus, what she wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, hearing about a lot of other women that have worked for her saying like, this girl, she may not be, you know, what we really believe her is sweet to be. Look, I don't know. From what I see, everybody need a whooping. Everybody need to go inside their corners. The baby don't need to be putting his hands on nobody. Don't be showing up no damn bowling alleys that you're not supposed to be at when you know they gonna be with his friends.
And stop kicking everybody, kicking your baby mamas out.
This just me clearing the air because she's not about to tell this.
Here from Orlando.
I can show you. I can show you begging me to stay here, shorty. This not.
I'll leave it alone.
Yeah,
I'll leave it
mess.
alone. I'll leave it alone.
It's a mess.
Speaking of babies, since we're talking about Da Baby, major shouts out to my younger brother Jared. Jared, he had just welcomed his brand new baby boy, Royal Pollard.
Another Pollard man.
Another Pollard man. The name continues.
Another Pollard man.
Just got off of the phone with him. We saw pictures of him and saw a video of him. Cute little boy. He a chocolate baby too.
So cute.
Cute little baby.
Another Pollard man.
Yes.
In the mix.
Yes. So for all of you people out there, you know, we know that Valentine's Day is going on. So, you know.
See y'all in 9 months.
For sure.
Keeping it juicy, keeping it friendly. Don't open too wide.
But make sure.
Use condoms if you don't want baby stuff.
Yes.
Stay
use
protected.
condoms.
You know what? We need to talk about this. It's been a really long time since I've seen an ad talking about using protection.
You don't see the Trojan condom, Jones?
Anyway.
You don't see that? No, seriously, you don't see those?
I guess not, because I don't really have to, but I'm just saying. I mean, those days are pretty much over, so maybe that's why. But I'm just saying, like, I used to see it on TV, like, hey, make sure y'all strapping up. Make sure y'all are really protecting yourselves.
Do you not see the Trojan condom commercials? Because they are freaking hilarious and weird, but funny.
I don't see them in the same ways I used to. I mean, it's like, okay. I know what those are for, but you know.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. We get it. The Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday.
Oh, okay.
The Super Bowl is coming up this
other
Sunday.
time, y'all, he want to, elaborate.
I'm just saying, the Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, so
now
we'll
I
be
want
able
to
to
elaborate, and we can't.
We'll
now
be
we try
able to see the
subject.
commercials. But now, what I was gonna say about y'all, Valentine's Day being around the corner and stuff like that. What do you say for those who got kids? We got a lot of friends that got kids.
Take your kids out.
Take your kids out,
Yeah,
like send them away.
My dad. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad actually did take me out for Valentine's Day every year.
That's a father
you know what
to
I'm
a daughter.
saying?
That's
So I'm
pretty.
just saying for all of y'all who do have kids, think about that too.
Who trying to get
But I'm
freaky
saying,
deaky.
look,
Because you don't want to end up in the
but during it,
situation.
I get that. But see, we haven't even got kids, so we don't even know what this is really like. But we can empathize with others and just know, like, all right, we know we can get. Husbands know how to get the kids going away so they can have their time with their wives. You know what I'm saying? But also take your daughters out. Like, hey,
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
that's
but
another take on it. But I get it. Yeah, send them home.
it's
Get your little freaky playlist together and let's get and reconnect. Married folk, reconnect.
But what do you? Okay,
But
you missing
if
what
you're
I'm
not,
at. You
it's
missing what I'm
cool.
at. The
I'm just
question I'm
saying.
asking, because how do we get rid of the kids? You know what I'm saying? That how do those parents that got kids? How do they get to that freaky deaky place?
Well, then I guess you better go to the bathroom and be quiet. It's another life, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking
No.
about. I be happy.
I be trying to. I don't. When we have children, I want to avoid this.
That's not gonna happen because they never even gonna open up
That
their
might be
lips.
the movie we be watching.
That's not gonna
sometimes.
happen.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't have.
I'm not gonna say that's not gonna happen because they would never
TV
feel
on
that
my,
comfortable to
computer,
speak
though.
about it. And she was egging that shit on.
No.
I'm not gonna be egging that on with my kids,
What you
yo.
hear?
Would I really hear?
Yeah.
No, we don't need to hear anything else. So what you got to hear.
See, now I see what you mean. I get it.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, what do we
I
tell
don't
those
know.
parents? Because then
What can we when we don't have kids? Why they gotta listen to us anyway? We don't know.
I'm afraid. I'm just
I have no
afraid because
clue.
I'm a lover boy. I think once I know.
Certified?
Yeah, no, not like him. He's.
You ain't my certified lover boy.
I'm your certified lover boy, but that's
That's how you supposed to spend that.
I just don't.
You don't even know how to flirt on air. Okay. Shit. No air.
She busted my
No
balls in front of everybody.
air.
But
Got me in the water so deep. Tell me how you go free without me. Go ahead. Go ahead, certified lover boy.
Just throw that out the window. Man. Just throw that whole thing.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I just don't want my kid to end up like this.
I love you. This is what I need to say to you.
This is what my son to sound like, probably.
No, he will not.
All right? Now, when I get a car, when I grow up, I'm going to let you come in. And then you go come over my house.
Okay.
And then guess what? You're going to have sex with me.
Why is the gospel going on in the background?
Cause that's a holy house. We don't know where he got that from.
Where is he going with the freaky though? Like he got the gospel playing in the background. Like that's just too much for me. I don't know. But I did mention the Freaky Deaky playlist. I think Ray, you and I should come up with what we deem a Freaky Deaky Get the Draws playlist.
My playlist is about, the same.
Just come up with just tell me one of them. I'll bring up the song. We'll play it for the people to kind of hear.
All right. So one of mine is 1-800-1-NIGHT by Tiana Taylor.
One night, we'll be fucking all night.
Okay, I like that. 1-800-1-NIGHT. So she's kind of playing like a little phone girl or something like that.
Well, that's what the music video was.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yes, so
I got you.
that you were able to skip all of that for the show.
Yes,
That they didn't have to hear all of that because we weren't ready.
they won't hear any of that. Trust me. The editing skills is A1. But 1-800-1-NIGHT, I'm rocking with that.
Yes.
I'm rocking with that.
Yes.
I'm loving it. Okay. So what? So go ahead and let me know what the second one is that you want. The second one, because you got the third song, so I got the second one already loaded. So what is your third one?
All right, my next one is going to be "Wet the Bed" by Chris Brown featuring Ludacris.
Oh my goodness,
that's on the Fame album.
I actually like that one too. I actually like that one a lot, and I actually already got the fourth song set up too. So for the second song, it is going old school. So. Make me say it again, girl. That's it. The Isley Brothers, Make Me Say It Again, girl.
Okay.
It's real subtle. You know what I'm saying? I think at that point, y'all should be so intertwined with each other. You shouldn't be worried about what's really playing. But this is real subtle. See? It again, girl. Make me say. All right, I'm done. But that's the one that I'm on. The Isley Brothers, Make Me Say It Again, girl. Now, of course, we have Chris Brown. So that's 3 songs. We making 10, right? We'll go. This is 10, 5 apiece. So you got the third song, right? Mm-hmm. Third song, Chris Brown. Okay.
Hear the sound of your body drip, drip, drip. As I kiss both sets of lips. Hear the sound of your body drip, drip. As I kiss both sets of lip.
I ain't afraid to drown if that means I'm deep up in your ocean. Yeah.
Hey.
Sipping on your body all night.
When did you hear this song? When did this song come out?
Again, my parents listen to this podcast. So.
I think you're past the point of no return at this point.
I don't quite remember. I can't recall. I plead the fifth. Sorry.
You plead the fifth? Okay. All right. We'll go with that.
It's the same year that No BS came on. So hopefully I didn't kill anybody's playlist there. But
well, you didn't kill it, but you damn sure hit it on the head because that is exactly.
I love that song.
Yeah, that's
Chris Brown
exactly
is the king
song.
of R&B. I said it. If anybody want to come into the comments and talk shit, you can. But he is the king right now.
Yeah, Chris Brown. Yeah, he hit it. Don't you be on that bullshit, yeah. Don't you be on that bullshit, yeah. Don't you be on that bullshit, yeah. So my girl. Hey, Chris Brown. Buddy got hits. Buddy got hits.
Y'all. The catalog exists, but no one has
First of all, we got
That's crazy.
We got like how many songs with Chris Brown? 2.
Yeah, we do.
We just got 2.
Yes.
1 from the Ozzy
So
Brothers,
far.
2 from Chris Brown, and 1 from Tiana Taylor. All right, so that was mine. What's your next one, Ray?
Sex on the Ceiling by 7 Streeter.
Wow. Okay.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And hearing her perform it just a few days
Hearing
ago.
her perform that live was life-changing, first of all.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, that was extremely
is.
life-changing. Yeah. Where we going, Ray? Where we going, Ray? All right, so we started with Tiana Taylor with 1-800-1-NIGHT. Then it was the Ozzy Brothers, Make Me Say It Again. Right after that was Chris Brown's Wet to Bed. Right after that was Chris Brown, No Bullshit. And then after that was 7 Streeter,
Sex on the Ceiling.
Sex on the Ceiling. All right, so now I'm up. And Ray, you know I used to play this all the time. I'm not going to say when I played this song because I think, again, your parents are listening. So I want to respect that. I want to respect that just as well. But this was my jam, and you already know. Talking right here.
Putting it down like a motherfucking Mac.
Yeah.
I heard, is that 08? Did that came out?
2009.
Wow, it's close. I had this on my iPod, y'all.
In 09?
I had
really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's what I said. I don't say too much. Your parents is old.
I was in college, so I had an excuse, okay?
We won't say where I was. People will learn later on that there is an age difference between Walt and I. You will have to keep continuing to tune in to hear about those stories. We will get more intimate. We may even think about putting a segment on here about a question.
Yeah, we can get
that
some people to
most
ask
people
questions
do
about
have,
our relationship. That'd be pretty interesting.
Not about our relationship, but maybe some things that they have issues with. And then maybe I can chime in. Because again, I don't know everything. I just know what I know.
You just want to be nosy. What's the next song you got? Because, all right, so we started off again with 1-800-1-NIGHT. Then to the Ozzy Brothers, 2 Chris Brown songs, a 7 Streeter, and The Dream. What you got for me, Ray?
So, this one right here is from a legend, okay?
A legend, okay.
He's a legend. Yes, he is. Chris Brown is right after him, you know what I'm saying? And it is called Can You Handle It by Usher.
Whoa, okay. So you went back to, what was that, Confessions?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I remember hearing this, like, and you don't want to know when I heard this. This is back in 02.
There, baby, with you.
You're a few octaves deeper.
Burn.
let me get this song loaded because I know you ready. Yeah.
Now that you're here, I got something to say, babe.
That's our dog in the background.
I think that you should know.
Hey. Now, I ain't start really doing nothing with this song until I got a little old, you know what I'm saying?
Hey. It's a grown folk show.
It is. Date night. It's date night.
Okay, so you got Usher. So
and then my last one.
Hold on, wait. I got one. Like,
no. I'm just telling y'all, like, we can't leave without giving homage to this man that I have next. But go ahead.
Okay. Oh my goodness, lady, what's up? My dog is outside losing her mind. Sometimes we have date night at home. Okay, it's okay.
She patrolling. That's what dogs do. They're supposed to have a job. Okay.
Ray, you gonna hate me for this, but this is something that I just got.
And when you played The Dream, I thought she was gonna play another song that I was thinking, but you didn't. But you played that one, so I said okay. So I'm waiting until I hear the whole list.
This song is. This is after my Sexy Time Get the Draws playlist. My dog is literally growling outside, and I'm trying to figure out what's up with it. But this is after I get the draws, okay? I ain't gonna lie. And Ray, you might hate me for this, but you already know what it is.
Yes. And it felt so good.
I'm sorry. Y'all should see her face right now.
Yo, like
I'm
nobody's
sorry.
playing that at Sexy Time. He just messed up the whole playlist. I know, but the whole segment was about a Sexy Time, and you gonna give advice that this is the mic drop.
This is after.
Anyway,
This is
so
after.
was that yours?
That was after. That was
All
mine.
right, let me
after.
tell you something.
Let's get back on board. Okay.
If you're trying to have babies, don't play that.
I will not
All
play
right.
that. Okay.
We can't have a playlist without giving this another young man some homage. Now he had a lot of stuff in the news that I don't know about right now, but we gonna leave that to the side.
Yeah.
Mr. Trey Songz.
Ooh.
We cannot go without playing some Trey Songz. Y'all kids today, I know, I got to be at least 5 or 6 to some of this music. Okay, I'm gonna go with "Love Faces" by Trey Songz.
Ooh, I missed it by a hair.
What you thought it was gonna be? I invented sex, because that one gonna be
that
it.
was not it. That was not.
Or
sex.
it could have look. There's
He
a whole.
he has a whole catalog himself.
He does.
Listen, I think
I'm
everyone
telling y'all kids who are 5 and 6, y'all made babies off of Trey Songs, okay?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that you didn't.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me.
Y'all they got 10
because when we
kids
needed,
that's 10, 11, 12.
let me y'all forget how old.
Right. And I'll make better for the song that I did put out. Which
That was terrible.
I got a better song.
If we ever made
When did this come out? 2000 and what? Okay, Ray. Just gonna keep singing. People just listen to us just be making noise.
08.
I think it's 2010.
Just keep hugging them thighs. The only thing inside my mind is
Ooh, I want you.
Yes, I do. Anything is just I do. And tell me.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we got to pay for it after a while. Now if we can't keep going.
What you mean pay for what?
We got to pay for licensing. We keep playing these songs as
that's
long
right. Oh, yeah,
as we do. We can play a snippet, but not as long.
Play a snippet in,
Yeah. Now I was gonna go with this one.
It's a penny dropper. That's what all your college friends got pregnant off of. Huh?
Yeah. It's a lot of babies that were made back in 2009
I
and
guess we
10.
should cut it before we do have to pay for it. Shoot.
Yeah. That was one that
We could go on forever.
We could.
You know.
It's like song after song. I think everybody should send us like their favorite Get the Draws playlist.
Contact us at date night at Walt and Rae
Or
at
DM us.
gmail.com, because I never get no emails. So go ahead and send us an email at date night with Walt and Rae. Put your name, not your address or your phone number. Okay, just let me know.
Joe, they can send it to our. They can DM it to us. Date night.
At date night _ Walt and
Rae.
Rae.
Yes, that would be awesome. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be dope. I enjoy Valentine's Day. You know, what should we do for Valentine's Day? Now that we've already celebrated Valentine's Day, what else should we do? What do you think we should do on Monday? I don't know. I might surprise you with something.
Oh man,
I might surprise you with something.
I had a lot of surprises already.
I'm saying I might surprise you with something else. Hopefully, I won't disappoint.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I guess we can finish this out with this one and just call it a night, huh? Let's go ahead and just drink some more wine. Would you like another glass, honey?
Do I need another glass?
Well, I mean, we can finish off date night.
Oh, we married, we can.
Yeah, we can get us another glass. Date night with Walt and Rae. I'm Walt.
I'm Rae. Bye, y'all.
We're gonna have us a good night.
Yeah, we got things to do.
Yes, sir.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.